nuisance about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and, these idiots that don't want to do this for the fans. It's just, it doesn't make any sense to me, but, like they say in the Bible, what you sow, you reap.
Yeah, it is a hard one to get your head around because it's not like you're talking about a tour or a full show. You're talking about a song or two.
And I don't even want to talk about it anymore. Like I said,
right.
I'm going in the studio tomorrow. I'm here in Vegas. I want to check into my hotel and have some fun, play some blackjack and roulette, and move on. Because I'm in a situation now where I feel like I'm helpless because the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is kind of shutting me out. Paul and Gene is shutting me out, and and I'm the one getting inducted.
Right.
I have no idea, and it doesn't make total sense to me, but,
Well, I appreciate...
I'm just one guy,
I get it. I appreciate you, coming on my show
it's
to...
It's an unfortunate situation, and it's unfortunate for the fans. We're being inducted because of the fans, and I feel like, the fans are being let down, and I'm upset about it. I got to be honest with you, but I'm trying not to let it get to me because, like I said, I got to finish this record, and I got to think positive. So I want to move forward, but it's upsetting.
No, and listen, there's nobody more upset right now than the huge majority of KISS fans around the world that are going to be getting this news one way or the other very soon. And it's out of your hands though. You've offered, and there's nothing you can do. So you can't force yourself in there, and I think that it's great that you have decided to make this public, though, just before these tickets went on sale, because the last thing you want is people making this huge effort to come to this thing, expecting to see you, and then have it reflect on you that you're not there. You're here to say that you're not allowed to perform, and you won't be performing, and get that out there before people purchase tickets.
Yeah. Well, I thought I didn't want people buying tickets and then, getting stuck with them. So, here I am, and thanks so much for the platform and allowing me to, let everybody know what's going on. And I'm going to check into my hotel and have some fun tonight. Rock and roll.
All right. Well, listen, have a good time in Vegas. Good luck at the tables. Send my best.
Hey, I love you, my brother.
I love you too, man. And send my best to Kevin and Ronnie, and good luck with the rest of the record. And, think positive things, man, and make a kick-ass record and worry about whatever else happens.
Everything's great, this too shall pass,
All right, you got it. Send my best.
I'm more upset for the fans than anybody, to be honest with you.
I understand. Well, at the end of the day, I'm just a fan too. So I mean, this is news that sucks, and I'm sure it's going to be dissected and discussed a lot. But you put it out there, and I'm glad that you did. And hopefully, it's a weight off your back, and you can go have some fun and make a great record.
All right. Thanks so much, and I want to just say thanks to all the fans who've supported me over the last 40 years. Hope I don't trip over my beard when I get out of the car.
All right, man. Have a good one. I'll talk to you, all right?
All right, my brother.
See
I'll talk to you soon.
Right. There he goes, Ace Frehley. Amazing. You can't... Wow. Heavy stuff, and clearly not stuff that the huge majority of KISS fans were waiting to hear. This is a bombshell, to say the least, about no performance from the original lineup of KISS being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Because according to Ace, and Peter backed this up on the phone earlier when he knew Ace was going to come on, that both Ace and Peter were denied the opportunity to perform with Gene and Paul at the induction by Gene and Paul. That they've declined to allow them to play. And again, let's be clear about this. They can do that because they control KISS. From a business standpoint, they own the entity KISS. Now, where you can put a lot of blame on the Hall of Fame about this is a couple places, as I kind of break this down a little bit. And listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I have been aware of what's going on here for a while now. from various people, not just Ace and not just Peter. I've been fielding calls since it was announced, just, asking for my opinion and my advice and what have you, because I'm fairly close to this situation. And I'm a guy that's been screaming about Kiss finally getting in for 15 years. And there's been a lot of people sounding stuff off of me, and I've been giving honest, objective information. But I knew this has been a problem. And if you really look at this, the history here, it's interesting because, as Ace said, last time he was on, all the right things were said. The calls were made. Gene went in Rolling Stone. Sure, what the heck, I'll play a song. Something turned, and then the first big warning sign of a problem was when Paul Stanley on his Twitter said unlikely he would perform with the original band, and no way would he do it with them wearing makeup. So that was the first big red flag that there was a big turn here. And behind the scenes, this has been trying to be worked out because the Hall of Fame clearly wants the original 4 members. That's all they are inducting. Paul Stanley is not happy about that. If you read his recent interview in Rolling Stone, he felt everyone, or at least the current band, should also be inducted. And there's differing views on that. So where the Hall of Fame, where you can, very easy to point the finger at Gene and Paul here because obviously they are the ones at the end of the day saying they will not play with Ace and Peter. That is what we've learned tonight, and that is why we realize that performance is not going to happen. There will be no Kiss reunion as of now, unless something radically changes very soon, maybe in light of what just happened here, who knows. But there will not be a performance from Kiss at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the original band. What may happen and what they're saying now is that the performance will be with Tommy and Eric, the current band, which obviously is not going to fly with Ace and Peter, and they're not going to partake in that for obvious reasons. So, but the Hall of Fame could say to Kiss, well, then nobody plays. What if they did that? You won't play with the band being inducted. The 2 guys, Ace and Peter, feel disrespected by this. And we have issues, so maybe nobody plays. But the Hall of Fame is caving and saying, well, we'll take a Kiss performance with the current band, even though 2 of those guys aren't being inducted, then no Kiss performance at all. And that puts, that's where the Hall of Fame is taking a side, so to speak. It is crazy. It really is. And unfortunate for a band that always says the fans come first. I think you'd be hard-pressed to find Kiss fans that didn't want to see this. No one was looking for, I certainly wasn't, a reunion tour, a reunion show, anything. But a song or 2 with Ace and Peter, and then they could play with whoever. I mean, I don't understand it. But there's been a lot of things as a lifelong Kiss fan I haven't understood. And last thing I'll say, again, my door is and always has been open to everyone. You hear from Ace and Peter on this show because they choose to use it and to connect and communicate with their fans. My door, this is not me taking sides. I can only talk to people who will talk to me. And I do try to be as objective as possible. So I want that out there as well. But these guys have said it, and they put it out there honestly. So forget about it. If you're buying tickets to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame thinking you're seeing the original band of Kiss perform, as Ace just confirmed, it's not happening. Gene and Paul are not allowing it. That's the words of Ace, and I can tell you Peter confirmed it earlier tonight privately on the phone with me and said his wife and Peter said it's fine to relay that he is in the same exact boat as Ace. Last thing I'll say, and I got to take a break and then come back and wrap it up. The only thing I can say is that things change. And that's where we're at now, and it's important that that's out there now, that people know that before these tickets go on sale. Because let's be honest, the Kiss reunion at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is by far the biggest driver of selling seats. So we now know that is not happening, and unless something radically changes and gets announced, it's not happening. So you need to know that. I got a friend that spent $650 for a ticket. He's probably looking to sell it or get a refund right now, and I don't mean to laugh, just true. So anyway, man, if you've been a Kiss fan your whole life like I have, it's never a dull moment. Thank you to Ace for breaking that exclusive news right here on the Eddie Trunk Show. And you guys can digest and make of that what you will, but that is exclusive news, and I'm sure making the rounds worldwide at this very second, as everyone will decipher and discuss that. And again, the only thing I can tell you is things could change, but I don't think that anyone would be coming forward and saying all this if there was a chance that that could happen. Let's take a break. We'll come back and wrap it up after this.